Good evening. It's about to be a kind of a fun video. You guys want to see a goofy dog? Do you want to see a goofy dog? She's down here moving my camera right now. What are you looking at, huh? All right, come on out here for a minute. Let's see if I can get this camera turned around here so people can see you. Holly, come here. Let's see if people can see you. Holly, where are you going? Come back here. Come on out here in the front. She's a Labradoodle. She's all over the place, man. She won't sit down. She won't stay. Here you go. Grab this. Here. I got another one here for you. What are you doing? All right, you can't be in here. I'm doing a video. You can't be in here. All right, get out of here. Come on, get. Go on, get. Go. Get out of here. Go. Go. All right. Yeah, we got a little taking care of her for the week. Well, for tonight and tomorrow. And then I'll pick her up tomorrow night. And then, what are you doing up here in my lap, you goofy dog? Get out of here. And then John's got drill this weekend. He's in the guard. So he'll be gone 6 hours away. And then Kendra, this is Kendra's dog. His daughter, she's in high school and she's in dance. And she'll be in a competition in Dubuque, Iowa, I think, which is a couple hours away. Anyway, so I'll have the dog for the weekend from Friday night till Sunday night. So she's a good dog. She's just not the brightest individual. And there we go. She's not the brightest dog. And she gets real excited when she sees new people, because she doesn't see new people all the time. She's at home with either John or Kendra. That's it. That's all she sees. And stay out of my room, you. Unless you're going to go to bed. She sleeps with me. So, I mean, it's like every other dog sleeps with me. So, I don't know. Dogs must find me attractive and they sleep with me. Or they like my smell or something. I'm not sure. What do you want, man? Huh? What do you want? You got enough food. You got enough water. You just want somebody to pay attention to you. That's all you want. Don't you? You just want somebody to pay attention to you. And she's woolly. She's got wool like a sheep. I think she's a doodle, but what is she? Golden doodle? Or not a Labradoodle. She's a golden doodle or something like that. But yeah, she's just a good dog. She just hasn't been socialized really with people a lot, so I don't know how she would do with my daughter's pit bull. Her Holly and my other daughter's terrier, they get along good together. They play pretty good, but I don't know how the pit bull would take her. I don't think they would get along too well, because the pit bull doesn't like dogs that play, and Holly wants to play quite a little because she's so pup, basically full grown but a pup. So now you're just going to sit right here between my legs, huh? Now you're just going to sit here between my legs, aren't you? Yeah. All right. Get out of here. We got a couple packages. Let me see. We got one here from the Gremlin. And I think I kind of know what's in that one. And then we got one here from Ralph Maddox. Big T. And I got a few coins in there, but I don't know what I got, because that was a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Because his auctions are usually on Monday evening after Durbin's, and I forget what the hell it is I get all the time. So let's get out the package opening tools. Got package opening tools there. I'm gonna put them up here. Maybe we should just wait a little bit until people come in and chat. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my feet up, and then we're gonna talk about something. I keep noticing, and especially after Zelensky's trip to the White House, and a lot of shit come out about Zelensky. A lot of shit come out about their meeting, and I find there are three schools of thought. And the first one is that Trump is a Nazi. Trump is not very intelligent. Trump is kissing up the fucking Putin and kissing his ass. And, you know, Trump is just a fucking idiot. Okay, we got that. We've had that for the last fucking 8 years. We've heard that shit, and now we're hearing it again. Maybe, just maybe, because none of you guys that are saying those things know the man personally. I'm just going to bet you don't know him personally. I'm also going to bet that you've had no business dealings with him personally. Maybe you've had business dealings with his companies or corporations and his lawyers, but you've never dealt with him or met him personally. You don't know him. You don't know his intelligence level. You don't know shit about him, other than the fact that he's been married twice or three times. He's got a couple of kids. That's all you fucking know. And you can do all the research you want on Google, and you're going to find the same crap. You're going to find the same information. Well, I know why. Because your biases are leading you to read other people with the same fucking biases and opinions that you have. That's it right there. All that does is just reaffirm your bias towards that person. That's it. Then you got the other guys, the other fucking end of the spectrum, who think that Trump is a champion and that he's the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread and he's Jesus in disguise. And nah, he ain't that either. He's a human being just like everybody else. He's got the same level of intelligence. I think he probably got a little bit more intelligence than the average fucking human on this planet and probably the average citizen in this country. Otherwise, he wouldn't be who he is with what he has. Now, that's not to say that he's not criminal. Criminals can have some very high IQs. Just ask Nancy Pelosi or Adam Schiff or fucking 80% of the other fucking members of Congress who have been stealing your fucking money for the last fucking 50 years. Or how about Vladimir Zelensky, who's been stealing your fucking money for the last fucking, 8 years? 10 years? What about those fucking bio labs? What is there, 3 or 4 of them that were in Ukraine that were funded by our health department or the World Health Organization and Fauci? And how about that shit? How about half the money that we've sent to Ukraine the last 4 years can't be accounted for? Where the fuck you suppose that's at? And then you got the guys in the middle, all right, who are saying, just give Trump a chance, see what he's doing. Let's see what the outcome's going to be. Let's see what the results are. I think Trump is playing, I think Trump, with the the Ukraine and Zelensky situation is that Trump is playing chess about 5 fucking moves ahead of fucking Zelensky and Russia. Be my guess. Just be my guess. Um, Ukraine's been a money dump for us. Zelensky's a criminal. Um, and uh, just by demographics, just demographics, Russia's going to win the war because they got more men than Ukrainians got. Pure and simple. And Putin will fight to the last fucking man. That's their tactic. Overwhelm an enemy by volume, not by being tactically sound or smart, not by having superior weapons or weapons technology. None of that. None of that. They've overcome enemies by volume of people, just human after human wave attack, and wear your enemy down. That's Russia. Zelensky and the Ukrainians are actually fighting a smarter war, but they already lost. They lost when before they started. Yeah, they prevented Russia from taking Ukraine. Okay, so Russia's got the part they want now, along with Crimea. Um, I think Zelensky would have been smart to take the minerals deal, but I've saved a couple of articles. People should read them. I don't know if I linked them on my page or not. I probably have. I don't know. But read them and then make up your own mind. Those are the 3 schools of thought. So we got maybe we ought to get a little bit more information, a little bit more results about these policies rather than poo-pooing them right before they even get a chance to be implemented. That'd be the left side. And then maybe we ought to just write off the right side because those guys are anybody who thinks any human being is the savior of this country or the savior of this world is a fucking idiot. We're too far in the fucking hole to be saved. Sorry. We're going to delay the inevitable. That's what we're going to do. But we're not saving shit. Hey, Angry. I had to come up tonight just simply because I was nothing on the internet really interesting tonight. I went out to the mailbox. I did get a couple more packages, one from the Gremlin and one from Big T. So we're going to open them up. And I'm also babysitting a neighbor's dog. So I thought I would show everybody what a dumb. Now, I've seen some smart dogs in my life. This dog is not that bright. Know how you're not that bright. You just stay over there on the rug. You be good. And I mean, she's a good dog. Don't get me wrong. There's no bad dog really, but talking to Kiwi last night. Uh, yeah. She's babysitting me, your ass. Uh, Talking to Kiwi last night. Seems like he's feeling a little better anyway. Oh, hey, I just put it out on the counter. I got another package ready to go for you, Kiwi. I forgot to put these items in the last package I sent to Ghosty, so I'm just gonna send another one. To hell, that's ready to go tomorrow. I guess. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna take it down tomorrow. I got Durbin's auction tomorrow afternoon, but other than that, I don't have anything going on. I did check my 2 beehives; they're both dead. It wasn't because they didn't have enough food, just because there wasn't enough bees in there to keep them warm this winter. Plus, we had the 3 or 4 days of really warm temperatures. It was cold, real cold before that. Those 3, 4 days that were up in the 40s, I mean low 40s, high 30s. And I thought I should have tapped trees in, but then it got real cold again after that. And what happens is if there's bees in the hive, because they generate heat, um, and they also generate moisture, and that moisture has to go up in the hive and out. It has to be expelled out the top of the hive. That's why I leave the lid like it is. What'll happen is it'll get it has been cold all winter, then it'll suddenly get warm. You'll get excess moisture that rises in there. It won't all go out in the form of vapor. It'll form droplets and then drop back down on the bees. And then when it gets cold again, they freeze to death. So I didn't have enough bees in there to keep them warm. That's what it looked like to me, in the one hive anyway. But that was um, a swarm off of the first hive. I only had one hive, then I caught a swarm. Actually, I split. No, I didn't catch swarm. I actually split that hive, and I probably should have left them together as one hive, but um, I didn't. I thought they would rebuild all summer, but evidently they swarmed out because there wasn't enough bees in there. So they swarmed out this fall after we took honey off. So I think I am done. What are you doing? We got somebody here? That's the only thing I like about having a dog here is that they let me know when somebody drives in the yard because I can't hear them. I have fucking people come in the house. I don't even know they're in here. Well, it happens. You know, I think that that hive that I had, the one that I split off, that hive, I've had it. I've overwintered it 4 years, 5 years. So it did its job. That was a good hive. But I'm getting to the age where I don't really want to take care of bees anymore. So I think I'm going to call um, my nephew because he has bees. He raised them with my stepdad. And the last few years, we've been taking honey off together. So I think what I'm going to do is just call him and tell him I am going to bring all of the equipment that I have over to his place, and I'm going to let him use it, do whatever he wants with it, sell it, and I'm just not going to do bees anymore. I'm just getting too old to lift them fucking hives. Even though I went to smaller honey supers, you get a full deep super with honey in it and bees, and it's just like 80 pounds, man. So I think I'm gonna quit. But hey, freaking awesome! How you doing? Well, yeah, I had to make. I was watching some fucking videos online and about people who bashing Trump or thinking that he's God, or I'm kind of in the middle. I'm a 71% Trump guy. You know, I'm glad that he got elected. I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing to prevent fraud, waste, and abuse. I don't think it's going to make a difference in the long run. I think the economy's still going to collapse because we're just too far in a hole. But maybe he's thinking further ahead than me. I'm kind of in that camp. I'm not the hate Trump for Trump. I'm not the love Trump because you think he's Jesus kind of guy. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm on a wait and see basis with Trump and his administration. to see what the policies are going to gain us. And if they gain us something, then I will give him props. And if they don't gain us shit and I think it's a bad policy, I will say so. But for right now, it seems like he's doing all right. He's got the right idea anyway. As far as when it comes to Ukraine, NATO, Europe, all that, European countries have not been putting as much into NATO as they're supposed to or as they have promised. They have free healthcare. They have free societal benefits that we don't have. Why? Because we've been putting more into NATO than they have, than we're supposed to. So therefore, they're taking our tax dollars and using it to fund their fucking health systems. Fuck them. You know, let Europe take care of Europe's problem. They can fund NATO like they're supposed to, and they can fund Ukraine war. We don't need to. Why are we funding the Ukraine war? Just to prevent the communist takeover of Europe? Well, that's fucking Europe's problem. It ain't my problem. Especially when I'm $37 trillion in fucking debt. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath either. Not yet, freaking awesome. Give him some time, man. Give him some time. Been in office for a fucking month and you want him to do all that shit already. Ain't gonna happen. Took 50 years to get us to this fucking spot. You think he's gonna fucking cure it all in a month? You think he's gonna cure it all in one term? It ain't fucking happening. Not unless we get some more fucking presidents after him that do the same thing and continue those policies. Otherwise, you're just fucking blowing farts in the wind, dude. That's it. He may help. He may help a little bit. He may open some people's eyes. That's the biggest thing I'm hoping he does is open up fucking people's eyes to what's really been going on in this country for the last 50 fucking years. That's what I'm hoping. Give him a chance. Let's see what these policies are like, what the results are like in a year's time. Let's just hold off on making a judgment until then, I think. Well, I also think we ought to get out of NATO because what has it gained us since we've joined? Not a fucking thing. We spent lots of money for nothing. Actually, when we rebuilt Europe after World War II, we stuck all that money in Europe. We're still doing it through NATO because they're not funding it as much. We're funding it more. So all that money turns around, goes right back into their social programs. We continue to support. Nah. Fuck it. Time for people to recognize what their problems are and to take care of them themselves rather than to count on somebody else to take care of them. That's it. Time is relentless. Time is a construct. It's a man-made construct, basically. Time is endless. There's no end. There was no start. what we've done is we've taken a piece of our existence and we're saying this is what time is. No, it's not. It's not. Time is endless. There's no start to it. There's no fucking end to it. You think this is the only universe? Do you think this is the only universe? There's only one universe, right? Nah. There's unlimited amount of universes. Imagine, if you will, a whole room in your house. Shit, chock full of marbles. Each one of those marbles is a universe. Each one with its own billions and billions and billions of galaxies and planets and asteroids and whatever. And each one of those universes are bumping up against each other. And they're constantly expanding and contracting. Each one of them constantly expanding and contracting. And that's what happened with the Big Bang with our universe. Because what is the universe? What are you? What is everything? What is everything? It's electricity. It's math. All right. It's energy. Energy can neither be destroyed or created. It just changes form. Our universe is still expanding from the Big Bang because how do we know that? Well, it's observable. We can see the edge of the universe. Can't peer into the next one because it's on a different frequency. You'd have to be on that frequency to be able to peer into that universe. All right. What happens when our universe starts to contract? When it gets to its maximum size and then starts to contract and gets so small that you can't get any more energy condensed into that little space. What will then happen? Again, another Big Bang. How many times has this universe gone through that process? How many times has this universe gone through that process? How many times have other universes gone through that process? You won't know until you're dead if you choose the right path. After you die, see, it's not this life, what you see, whatever. You're going to miss it because this is all you know. But there's another side. Your energy does not, remember what I said, energy is neither created nor destroyed. So your energy, your chi, your whatever you want to call it, when you die, it won't be destroyed. You'll go through this process, and most people will choose safety rather than adventure, going into the unknown. So what you will choose to do is, and your life will flash before your eyes, and you'll feel regret, you'll feel sadness, you'll feel whatever, all that stuff for everything you've ever done or everything that's ever happened to you. But you will choose safety, which is you are going to get inserted into another meat suit and have a vaginal airdrop back here again in another life. It could be human, it could be animal, it could be plant, it could be a bug, doesn't matter. But you're coming back here as another life. I think you can almost choose, but I'm not real sure about that. But you'll come back here because that's what you know, that's what's comfortable, that's what's safe. Instead of choosing the path forward, which is knowledge. I want to know, like in Indiana Jones, when that female Nazi officer is looking into the Ark of the Covenant and says, or no, with the Council of Aliens, looking into his eyes and going that she wants to know. She wants to know everything. And her mind, her brain just couldn't comprehend and blew up, which is kind of a quaint way of saying, I don't think you can know enough here, but after you're dead and you see what's next, if you want to know more, if you want to know everything, you'll choose that path that isn't safe, that is not promising you anything, instead of coming back here. But, you know, life, death, afterlife, you know, that's funny stuff. Problems are, so the clown will call us all. No, I don't think so. Chuckles the clown can't even straighten out his own fucking country. I don't think he's gonna fucking do anything. I don't think he's gonna do anything. He's gonna ride it out until he dies. And then well, I think what his plan is just to leave it, let it ride, let somebody else take care of the fucking problem. That's what I think his whole plan is. But actually, Chuckles doesn't run the government, so that's prime minister. So, but as of late, your prime ministers haven't been worth a shit anyway. So, say yours, Britain's prime ministers haven't been worth a shit. But let's see, New Zealand has its own prime minister, right? Just like Australia does. Yes, and even though you're a Commonwealth, you all have your own prime minister. So basically, everything is rule by committee. Basically, that's the Army term for it, rule by committee. Yeah, it can be both. It can be both light years and nanoseconds because that's that amount of time is a human construct. That's what our mind can comprehend. Doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. That's just a human construct. So, you know, when people talk about time and how much time you got on Earth, how many years you're going to live, that's years, days, seconds, hours, minutes, months. That's all human construct. We created that by looking at the rotation of the planets and the Earth around the sun, and you know that was all done that way. But that's still a human construct. How about the 26,000 year Nibiru orbit? Is that true or is it not true? No, I don't fucking know. But time, whatever. You waste time, you don't waste time, you work hard, you don't work hard, you make them get out of there. Leave that fucking otter alone. Yeah, I know. You like that otter. Leave it alone. That goddamn dog took my. I used to raise peacocks, peafowl. I had a peacock and several peahens. And we used to collect the feathers, and my kids would make crafts out of feathers. They would make earrings and necklaces and stuff, you know, like young girls do. And had a bunch of feathers in here, tail feathers and nice plumage from the peacock, and it was up there with my otter. That fucking dog, the last time she was here, for some reason, likes to chew on feathers. I don't know what it is, but she had them strewed all over the floor, and she was just chewing away on them fuckers. So I don't have any peafowl feathers here. I think I got one in there yet, maybe two. But yeah, she just has to learn to respect stuff. It's not all toys. There's a whole damn bucket of toys over there. Plus, um, she's got her monkey down here. She got a big stuffed monkey. I should get. I'll get it. It's her toy. And John and Ken are bringing it over here with her because that's her. See, she brings these over here and leaves them over here for me. See, she leaves them over here for me. And this is her. This is her little toy here. You want this? Yep. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. She carries that thing around with her. Every dog has its favorite toy. And she brings these out of the toy box over there, brings them over here and just leaves them here for me. She's got another pink one over there. So here she comes with her monkey again. She's just making laps around the house now. She'll settle down. It takes her a while, a good hour, 2 hours to settle down, get comfortable. But she's been here before, so she knows the routine. Not a big deal for her, but yeah, we're gonna open up a couple packages. I had to say something because I was watching shit on the internet today. I watched guys from the left bashing fucking Trump. I watch guys from the right who think Trump is fucking Jesus. And then I watched some that were right in the fucking middle saying, hey, Trump might be playing a different level of chess than you guys. And let me explain what I'm telling. And I watched those and I'm with those guys. I'm right in the middle. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see what he does. All right. No, I don't want that over here. You go take and play with those. Goofy dog. All right. We're gonna open up Ashley's. The gremlin has sent me some. Has sent me. I think I know what this is. Pretty sure I think it's a koala, but we will see. Oop, she got her taped in there. On you. Got it. Nope. I hope I don't have to destroy this envelope. Wow. That one's in there good. Can I get it? Can I get it? I'm getting it, but come on, you son of fuck it. All right. That is how you tape some shit in a package. And man, talk about not wanting to come off of there. There we go. I don't know how we were doing this, but tore that bag all to hell too. I like to save those if I can. Yeah, it was a 2024 koala, I think. I mean, look here. Yeah, where's my old eyes at? Hey. Yep, 2024 koala. I wanted the 2024 because it's got the P125 on it. I don't know, maybe you can see it. See the P125 down over there? I'm making a whole collection of those P125 pieces. So koala kook, the other one that has the koala kook and the kangaroo on it, plus all of the dragons, colorized, 5, 2, 1, half, all of them. I want to get a whole collection of those. And what else do we get here? Oh yeah. I got this is a Morgan, kind of a toned up piece of shit, but it's a Morgan. So let's see what this one is. I wasn't for sure what it was. It's an 1888, 1888. It's starting to get some nice blues and purple tones down there by the 88. But those other spots, I'm just not sure what those are. Almost look like it was too close to the stove when they were frying bacon. And it is a filly because I don't see a mint mark. You know, this one might be a good one to try toning up, an artificial tone on. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it out to the stove or out to the butcher room and wash this one up real good, soap and water, dry it off, and this one might be a good one to tone. I'm gonna try a bleach tone on this one. And then the other ones I got that I tried gun blue on that didn't really work. Didn't work on silver. I tried a coal gun blue. That didn't do shit to them. So what I'm going to do is try a bleach and or I am going to try that liver's whatever solution. I'm going to try that. And I'm also going to try, say there's a thing you can do with hard boiled eggs too, but I think I'll try coffee grounds. So after I make coffee, I'm going to save grounds and then I'm going to add some more water back to it. And I'm going to boil it on the stove and put the coins in there. And after boiling them for a while, I'm just going to set it off to the side. I'm going to let it soak in there for a while and see if that'll absorb some color. And then I got a Walker. So $1.50. 1942 Walker. And this one is a W mint mark. Looks like it to me. It sure looks like it to me, unless somebody put that in there. Hold on, we gotta look at that a little closer. I don't know about that one. That's a W. But I don't think that was put on there when the coin was made. Almost looks like it was added after, but it's almost too good. I can try and show you, but That's real small. It'll be right over at the bottom, right next to the log that the eagle is standing on, right at the tip of that feather. I can try and show you, but it's going to be really hard for you to see, I think. Damn, man. Let's see. Let's get around here where I can actually see shit. And I might have to turn this light off. Turn that light on. I don't know. Let's see. You can't really see it right down there at the end of that. You can just see it right there. Damn, come on here. Get over there. Right down at the end of that log and right underneath that feather. There's a W there. Let's turn on this other light again. See it? Yeah, now you can see it real good. There's a W right there. I don't know. You can see it really good. Right there it is, man. I don't know what that little mark is, but that is definitely a W. So, I don't know what that is, man. All right, let's throw this shit away. We don't need that crap no more. All right, so we got a Walker. We got a Morgan, 1888 Morgan. This will be a good one to try artificial toning on, I think. So we'll put that up there. Yep, I did want that koala, though. I did want that koala. So, coop, koala, you know, okay. I got them all. Where'd that Walker go? Oh, there it is. Underneath my old eyes. So we'll put that over there like that. And then we got some stuff from Big T. So, you know, you guys can chat amongst yourselves also. Yeah, I don't know. I have to cut a corner just like that. Cut a corner just like that. Doesn't matter. I can save the envelope that way. Yep, there you go. I got an envelope to save. I did a video earlier this morning. I think it was, after the FedEx guy came. I had a FedEx package. I did while I was doing the videos when he came, but I had a package from See Happy Chappy and Second Chance Stacks, and then I had a package come FedEx from MMX. Wow, there's some tape. Try and save these bags if I can, because these bags do come in handy. Well, I cut the corner off of that one, so. And it looks like this one came out of its holder. So that one's going to need a new holder. See what I mean? Came out of the holder. So it's going to need a new holder. What does it say? Anyway, it says 1857 Upper Canada something bank token. And that's why I go to Big T's, because Mama T does the shopping, and she can find some Canadian stuff for me. Oh, man. It looks pretty good. That don't look bad, man. It's 1 penny. You see how big 1 penny is? It's actually different from my other large pennies that I have. Bank of Upper Canada, 1857, and I just bought something else here. Let me turn this around for you. Let me get this over here like this. Hold up, I'm getting there. Oh, upside down. Son of a bitch. Bank token, 1 penny. See if I can get it over here. This side is the neatest side. That's the neatest side. Bank of Upper Canada, 1857. That, my friends, is cool. All right, and I did do what I promised I was going to do. Yesterday, I ordered a new fucking camera so I don't have to hold this thing up and do that. So I promised you guys I was going to do that this week. I did do it. It will be here later this week. So, yeah, I think I cut the I cut the corner off of that bag, so that one's junk. But that's okay. I think this bag I saved. I don't know. I got quite a few in here, oh, I know what they are. Yeah, these were. I bought a whole pile. Big T does that sometimes. He'll put a whole bunch of stuff in a pile, and you bid on the whole pile. What the hell? I'm gonna have to do some looking here. Yeah, turn you around this way. Penny, Canada, 1941 penny. This, because I got a penny book from Coin Crew, and it's not complete. There's a 1947 penny, 45, a 47. Here's a 46, 45, 46, 47. Here's a beaver nickel. This is a 63, so I'm not really sure about that one. Here's a 1933 penny. I'll bet I don't have that one. I have to look at my book. That's out in the other safe. That's King George V there. All right. What else we got here? Ooh, 1935 nickel. That's got King George V on too. Normally those nickels got beavers on, not back that far. It's got the king on, so that's a good one. A 63 beaver nickel, I'm not real sure of. Ooh, what is this one? A 1945 Canada. It says cents, but it has a V on it with a torch in the middle. So it's a 5-cent piece. But it is George VI. That's an awful strange looking nickel. It almost looks like, I don't know, man. That's a good one there. You know what we got here? We got a 1954 beaver nickel with Queen Elizabeth II. So we got 2 beaver nickels. 2 beaver nickels. We got 2 older nickels, George V, George VI. We got some pennies there. We have a 1947 penny. Another 1947. And this is another large penny. This is the pennies that I'm familiar with the maple leaves around the outside. This is an 1884 large cent, which has Queen Victoria on it. All right, you want to see the difference in those two pennies? Where'd it go? There it is. No, that ain't it. Those are nickels. Those are nickels. Here. 1 cent bank token as opposed to large penny. See how much bigger? So yeah, I like that. I like that one. Let's see, that was in 1857. This was in 1884. So I'll have to do some research and find out when they went from that great big one, to this size, and then when they went to this size, because then they went from that size to that size. And you see the difference there, right? It's hard to see. You can see it back there. Come on. Damn, man. You can see the size difference, though. So, yeah, there's a little bit of difference there. So they went from one size to another size. Oh, there we go. Put that one over here. Like that, like that, like that. All right, then what do we got here? We got a 67 Canadian Centennial penny. Oh, yeah, that's the 1867 to 1967. Those are the ones that came in sets. Has the seagull on the back. Or a tern, whatever it is. Seagull, I think. Those are the ones that came in commemorative sets. And then what do we got here? We got 2 of them. One is missing right there. We have a 1939, 2 of them. And there were probably 3 of them at one time, but somebody didn't put enough staples in. And one of them slipped out someplace. It's not in my bag, so it wasn't sent like that. But yeah, I needed another staple in right up here, but somebody didn't put it in, so one slipped out. And it was probably 3 1939s, but there's only 2 in there right now, so there you go. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 small cents. 8 small cents. 1 larger penny. 1 larger one than that. Then you got 2 old nickels. 2 old nickels. And then 2 beaver nickels. Now, I found, going through some coins, one of these beaver nickels supposed to be clad. It was a 1986. Supposed to be clad, but it wasn't. It isn't. And I don't know what it is. It did not test for silver. Did not test for copper. And it was non-magnetic. But it weighed right. So, what was it? I don't know. I have it. In 86 should have been magnetic, but this one isn't. So I don't know what that is. I don't think it's silver because it wouldn't test on the Sigma. It didn't test for copper on a Sigma either. So Sigma is usually pretty good. I could test it with acid my acid tester there, but I don't think that's going to show me anything other than silver, gold, or platinum. So that I'm not real sure about. Yeah, that bank token is that was a good haul of Canadian coinage there. I got some coins I think might go into my album. I bought the one album from Coin Crew. It was 1920 something all the way up through the 60s. It didn't go any later than that, but there were like 13, 14, 15 coins in there. Some old ones, some of the newer ones. I went through, I put a couple in that I had, and then I got some more. So I'll get that book back in here and see if I'm missing any. And then I'll have Mama T actually look for them for me. Either that or I'll have Joe Durbin look for them. I was missing 1916 uh, small Canadian nickel, the 925 nickel. Otherwise, I have from 1899 all the way up to 1920. And then the 1920, they were all 925s, but then the 1920 was .8. And then they went to the beaver nickels after that. Anyway, I have 2 decades covered. He found me a 1916, put it on the auction. I bought it. So I have 2 decades covered now. I have several in the 1890s. I think I got like 5 in the 1890s. Some in the 1880s. The 60s and 70s, I have none. I have one in the 1850s. So I'll try and get as many of them as I can back. If I get the 1880s filled, that would be 3 decades worth of those little 925 nickels. That's a pretty good collection there. And then I'll just pick them up as I go for the 70s, 60s, 50s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s. Those are going to be a little bit harder to find, but that and I like the large. Um, I like these large pennies also, so I try and get as many of them different years as I can. And the United States large pennies, I like those also. I don't I don't see as many of those, but I think I've got about 20 of these Canadian large pennies. I did not have any of these. I did not have any of those. So I'm kind of glad I got that one. But yeah, it's neat, man. I like my Canadian coins. I do like United States, some United States coin. The um, United States large pennies, I like those. A lot of the older coinage I like, but I don't collect it because everybody else collects it. So I just get what I can get of Canadian stuff. I've got quite a good little collection of Canadian coinage. So I am not unhappy with my collection. And I have to go over to my brother's because he's got a lot of the modern pennies, a lot of the modern nickel, beaver nickels, and a lot of the modern dimes, quarters. He's got them all in ammo cans. Everything's sorted out. And then I'll just see what he's got that I don't have. And if he hasn't got anything I don't have, then well, he's more than welcome to keep them. But I'm thinking nickels, pennies he probably doesn't have because I think he collected them too. So he might have something. He might have duplicates. I don't know, but I'm gonna guess not on the pennies, the small pennies. Um, I'm gonna bet he doesn't have any large pennies, and I'm gonna bet he doesn't have anything other than Canadian beaver nickels, the modern beaver nickels, and the modern sailboat dimes. But we'll see. I mean, I can that, and I like the on the Canadian stuff the bobcat quarters, the caribou or the caribou quarters, the bobcat. What were they? Dimes, nickels? I don't know. Um, those I like. Oh, the Howling Wolf also. So was caribou maybe 50 cent, quarter, dime, nickel. Had the Howling Wolf and the Bobcat. So and they kept the caribou on the quarter, but they took the Howling Wolf and the Bobcat off. So that's why I like Canadian stuff because they got such a wide selection, such um, varied stuff. I really do like them. All right, you guys. I guess somebody's on because nobody's in chat, and it's been an hour, so that's going to be it for tonight. I got other stuff coming, but it's going to be a while, I think. Yeah, it's going to be at least a week for Coin Crew, and I might get some Durban stuff this week. Uh, when I get that mint sewn bag of pennies, uh, you're going to want to see that because that's going to be a big package. That's going to be a big package. Like I told you guys, I took a chance on one bag of pennies. It's all I'm buying. I'm not going to be a penny hoarder. I'll get a roll of maybe every year that I can get, but I'm not going to be a big penny hoarder. I've got like 15 rolls. That's about it of pennies, different years. So, whatever. Okay, guys, that's it. We will see you later. See ya. Peace out. Do-do-do-do-do. Bye.